What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Guys, I want to talk about the rapper Eve. Now, Eve is a Philadelphia-based rapper now living in the UK. And the reason why she now lives in the UK is because she's married to millionaire Maximillion Cooper. Now, Mr. Cooper had 4 children by another lady, and that left Eve as the stepmother to these children. And Eve came under some controversy a few months ago because she said that her interracial marriage was under some strain because, the things that was happening with, George Floyd, and prior to that, Ahmaud Arbery, and then post her commentary there was Breonna Taylor. But Eve said that, it's on the TV one, that she no longer thinks about race after marrying her white husband. However, the couple lives in the UK and they have conversations about the injustices seen in America, right? Now, Tariq Nasheed retweeted this, and when Tariq get a hold of it, he said, "When did we lose Eve?" Mr. Tariq, I believe you know the answer. You lost her once she married Maximillion Cooper. All right? Now, I want to read her commentary word for word so you brothers can hear that. Day music! I don't think about our race. I don't. When we first got together, yeah, of course. I had never been with a white guy seriously like that. Stop the show. That means she was sleeping with him, but she wasn't really, dating him. I'm allergic to Swirlers. Day music! So yeah, I definitely thought about it. But we are honest. We're so honest with each other that we have discussions, and that's a beautiful thing. Well, see, here's what I want to know. If you're so honest with each other and you have discussions, why have the discussions and conversations about injustice in America if you don't see race? Like, for an example, and maybe this is the average white person. Do you think the average white person, the average white family, sits there and talks about injustices done to blacks? I probably think that there's very few. Just like blacks don't sit around and talk about the injustices done to other people normally. The reason why we don't do that is because it's not directly affecting us. There's no reason to talk about that. But Eve wants to sit here and lie and say that she doesn't see race anymore with her. Well, then why was your marriage going through a tumultuous time, as you said? You see, the thing about it is this. If you look at Eve in this interview, we'll show a photo. Look at Eve's hair, all right? Now, this is important because you know what? I do talk about weaves and sandals, but if the weave on a sister's head, it's in box braids, it looks Afrocentric, like the, Janet Jackson Poetic Justice braids, that I can stand. But when your weave is like what Eve has right there, you can't tell me that you don't see color. Because you are trying to look like a woman that's a Caucasian. See, that hairstyle is specifically a European hairstyle. All right? And so you want to believe to me that you don't see race. You do see race. Okay? You said that since 2014, you educate his children in discussions about race and racism. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? You do that because you do see race with him. He sees race with you. And see, the thing about this is people don't need to be mad at Eve. All right? Every now and then, you know, as a race of black people, we're gonna lose certain people to the wayside, unfortunately. All right? And I'm not hating on Eve because of her opinion. But the world sees race. Okay? Whenever people come to me and say that they don't see race, they just see it as people, we're all humans. When you start talking to me like that, I think that something's wrong with you. Okay? What world do you live in? All right? Everybody sees race. Race is a part of who you are. It's a part of, a lot of times, your culture. The way you dance, the way you talk, the way the rest of society sees you. And unfortunately, the way that the rest of society sees us, in my opinion, that I would say, because the blacks are saying, well, why did y'all stop killing us? People see us at the bottom. All right? We have, you know, talented people who are doing very well. But for the most part, you know, people look at us that are not blacks as, well, towards the bottom tier. Now, obviously, some people who have individual successes can, you know, overachieve that. But I don't waste my time having race discussions with people that are not my people about this because I don't care, right? You know, this is what happens when, you know, if you're a black person and you have to continuously have discussions with non-black people about race, there's an issue with that. Other people's opinion about the black race is not going to change because you're having discussions with it. The discussions have already happened a long time ago. All right? When black people start having discussions with each other, then you'll see it change. When black people start trying to help each other, then you'll change. But once you start lying and say you don't see color anymore, you don't see race anymore, when you walk into a mall or you walk somewhere in London and you're with the white guy and the 4 white kids and you're the black lady, you must feel uncomfortable. You have to feel uncomfortable. But again, here it is swirling for white zaddy to make things feel like it doesn't even make any sense. That's why Tariq Nasheed retweeted it and said, "Have we lost Eve?" Because you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Especially now that you live in the UK, which, oh, by the way, has less black people in the United States by percentages in total. Everybody sees race. You know, you have some people who don't want to see race because, you know, you're married to this particular white person. You have some people, you're married to this particular, so, you want to make an exception for the rule. And then my favorite part is when it doesn't work out, then you want to call and blame the person of racist and all that. It's all this garbage. And I don't even know why, and it's always these liberal leftist media companies, TV One, like, why do y'all even give her a platform? To come on there and buffoon for what? It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. And you know what, Eve? You should feel ashamed of yourself. I'm not even going to talk about the retweets that were going on in this article. We won't post those. But I can tell you, you were sad. You were weaving, and you were definitely selling up. And I hope that if he dumped you, do not come back to the black community talking about date music. Oh my God, I'm so glad to be back home with the black people. I need me a strong black man. Guys, that's what you're going to do. Stop. No. You're not welcome here. Guys, it's been real. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe to the bell. I really appreciate you for all that you're doing. Check me out at the negromanosphere.com blog. Check out the Black Men of Purpose t-shirts at the top. Also, don't forget to check out the Negro Manosphere Awards. I really thank you guys. First pin to the top, Pope at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains all-time high. I'm out.